What up, humanity? This is Facebook coming at ya, and we're going to talk about how to cleanse any object with Spiritual Purification 101. First, to note about ritual work. Be clean, be focused, so allow enough time to not get distracted from what you're doing, and only be doing that when you're doing it. Understand the whole ritual before you start. It makes no sense to be referencing, a list. It will disrupt your energy field. And remember, the first rule of magic is there are no rules. Here's a list of spell components. We have salt, water, a candle, quartz, black stone, an altar, and a lighter or match for the candle. Here's a note on spell components. You're probably tripping about not having everything on the list, right? Remember, there are no rules. I didn't drop the mic for no reason. If you don't have anything at all, chill. Go steal a salt packet from McHamburgers and order a water. That should be free. If not, moon the employees. Don't sue us if you get in trouble. And escape with your stolen salt packet. Now, assuming that the energy on the item you want to cleanse actually needs to get gone, I recommend not proceeding without salt. That's the only ingredient for this spell that I really consider necessary. Step 1. Place salt on the altar. 925 silver is great for altars because it doesn't hold other energy. A paper plate's just as good though. You just want something that won't leave an energetic residue on the item you're trying to cleanse. Now here's a note about salt. I only use non-ionized black Himalayan sea salt that was mined by a 35-year-old virgin shaman. Remember again, there are no rules. Any salt will do. Any salt will do. Table salt, Epsom salt, sea salt, pretzel salt, bath salt, unless you want to not become a zombie. But really, any salt. Step number 2. Place the item on the salt. Personally, I'm okay with most residual energy unless it's like really heinous. So I like to cover the item completely in salt. It's up to you how you choose to proceed. Step 3. Set candle within sight of the item. Step 4. Place quartz and any variety of black stone on object or next to the candle. Just want to have it all in the same basic area. Within like a 2-foot radius would be fine. Here's a note about the black stone. What do we know about the color black? It draws all other colors into it. Which is basically like saying it draws in all energetic frequencies. Or anything on the vibrational spectrum, which is literally all of creation. So onyx, jet, obsidian, tourmaline, all great. Whatever you need to use. Whatever you have. Here's a note about quartz. Quartz is basically nitrous, or jet fuel, for energy in magic work. Amplifying it without any cost to the spell worker, which is you. So definitely use quartz. Use it all the time. Quartz is amazing. Step 5. Light the candle. Step 6. Sprinkle a little bit of water from your fingertips onto the item in the altars. Just a drop or two. Doesn't have to be a lot. People, why? Now, this is an important step. Don't skip it. Pay attention. I want the most attention you've given this whole presentation right now. You're going to set the intention to remove any residual energy from the item. Blow lightly across the surface of the item. Do not extinguish candle. Visualize anything energetically clinging to the item blowing away into the wind with your breath. If you're removing something particularly nasty, like a demon or whatever, you need to know what you're doing or consult a professional. I will instruct you for free if you email me, but it's going to take some work if you've never done this before. Allow the candle to burn out. When the flame dies, the spell is done. Unless it's like 40 seconds after you started. If it goes out before the wax is melted, that's fine. When the flame goes out, it's done. You're going to want to discard the salt and the candle to the earth. I don't ever put spell components in the trash. It's disrespectful to the effect you're attempting to create. But there are no rules. But You only get what you give. So respect yourself and your work by believing that your spell components are not ever trash. Why would you be using trash for a spell? You only get what you give. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, bitches. Did anybody notice we used all the elements for the spell? Fire, water, salt of the earth, and your breath is the air. And of course, you're the element of spirit. Everything's full circle. As above, so below. As within, so without. Peace out.